Brothers and sisters, thank you for joining me today. This is a quick word for the nursing fathers and mothers and the healing of the nation. So, I was on a drive today and I was being taught by Father, and he was showing me that we have strengths that we gain from him and also from Mother. And so just like Christ gains strengths from Father and Mother, so do we. And so what we do with those strengths is meant for the healing of nations, just as the same as spiritual gifts. So we are given strengths from them. And in the process, it's like the parable of the 10 talents. What do we do with those strengths that are gained from Father and Mother? Do we apply them and then help other people? Do we keep them to ourselves? Do we then in return teach others that have a desire to learn that gift, for righteous purposes? Do we help others then gain strengths that have been given to us? So an example of that is, I'll give you two that Father was showing me. So yesterday, me and my husband were driving, and we were on the freeway, and my husband professionally drives for a living, and so he's been driving for a lot of years, and he was getting frustrated with some drivers. And in that moment, Father instructed me, he carries these great strengths within him to be able to see and have courtesy for others, and see situations that are going to occur, and really be an attentive driver. And so in that moment, Father had me share with him, you have these amazing qualities. Pray them over the person that you just saw, not be attentive of the people around them. Pray that over them, release that strength upon them, and then release it to Father. Just let it go. And so do we understand the strengths that live in us and the ability that we have to use them to really change the world around us? And so as I was driving, Father was showing me a situation with my daughter. It was probably, it's been about a year and a half, well, maybe about a little up, maybe about a year and a half ago, I guess. And I have shown her many times the power of healing. And so in that moment, she had a little one that was ill, and I had shown up at their house, and she was like, you always just know when to show up at the right time. And I wasn't getting anything to help my granddaughter, and I was really puzzled, and I just kept, asking Father, like, why am I not receiving anything? Like, how am I supposed to help her if I'm not getting anything? So I was instructed as how to help, was that my daughter has seen the gift of healing used many times, and now it was time to walk her through and to trust herself in what she would receive. And so I walked her through the process, allowing her to, I would receive an answer, and then I would just not say anything until she had received. And so I was able to confirm, even down to what essential oils to use on her daughter. And I walked her through it, and I said, where do you feel you should put it? She was impressed through the Holy Spirit where to put it on the child, on her daughter's body. And then I went in the kitchen with my other granddaughter, and she was holding her on the floor. And it might have been a minute or two. It was very quick. And my daughter said, oh my goodness, Mom, I just felt her fever like literally leave her body. And this baby had been burning up with a fever. Like, they'd had her in and out of the hospital. They could not get this fever to break. It was extremely high. And so the reason that I tell you that, and the reason my Father has instructed me to share that, is because people can watch us use our spiritual gifts. But if we really want to heal the nations, we have to teach people how to use their gifts and be able to trust in what they're receiving from the Holy Spirit in order to help their own child, or bring out a strength within them. And so it's really important as nursing father and mothers, as kings and queens in Israel, that we literally, of the house of Israel, that we like the 10 talents, use those for the reason that they were given, so that when Christ comes and says, what did you do with this gift that I gave you? And, did we bury it? Did we just keep it to ourselves? Or did we use it to bless the lives of other people? And then at that point, right, more gifts are given. So this is just a word of encouragement to the nursing fathers and mothers. To heal the nations, we need to use the gifts and share them and teach others how to use those gifts that Father and Mother have given us, the strengths that we live within us from them. Have a wonderful day. Ahi.